right, here we go, guys. In 3, 2, well, before I do that, the countdown, we're going to do a market update. And our first question is scaling into a trade. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. A bingo bango. A bingo and a bango. Watching my buddy right now. Markets After Dark. This is the MAD series on Piper Academy Network. An amazing series. So I strongly recommend everybody checking out my buddy, Lunar Beaches Crypto. There's a lot of influencers or content creators or chartists, whatever you want to call us, on the Piper Academy Network. Strongly recommend everybody check out my buddy. Make sure to always smash the like and of course interact in the chats. He starts at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday through Thursday, I believe. So really great guy. On here, he was actually showing how to dollar cost average, but it's pretty much scaling in, going up. And so the question I posed to him, which was basically, why? Why do you want to scale in? We're going to answer that question in just a moment. He gave a really good answer. And I'm just going to add to that because I get that question asked sometimes on my charts. Why do we scale up as opposed to scaling down? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this. That way I can see the end of the show. Let's go ahead and look at the crypto bubbles first. Let's do that and make sure I'm unmuted. So right now we are looking at the daily time frame. Not good. Today wasn't good. It looked like it was going to be, but we're going to look at Bitcoin in just a moment. Bitcoin is the reason these coins are going up and down. Pretty soon, these coins will not care what Bitcoin's doing. And let's see here. We do have XCN up. It was down earlier when we did I do so many streams. I believe the earlier stream when I was on the Piper Academy Network. I'm one of the people who go there. For my time slot, it's 4 p.m. Usually I do about an hour and a half Eastern Standard Time. And same thing, go over charts, go over your questions. I absolutely love questions. I believe that these questions are really going to help future traders. Now if you know the answer, I strongly recommend still asking that question that you had when you were a beginner, and let's see if my answer kind of goes along with your thought process, or maybe if it doesn't, put it in the chat. For example, let's say scaling into a trade higher. Let's say I give my information and you're like, well, for scaling in higher, this is the reason I do it. Oh, maybe I never thought of that. And so with this, there's no really right or wrong way to trade. There kind of is. Okay, let me rephrase that. There are wrong ways to trade. There are wrong ways, there are right ways, and then there's other right ways. So if you see me doing something different from somebody else, that doesn't mean that I'm either right or wrong. It's just my preference on how I trade. Same thing with, and this is why I love doing this. I love watching other people trade and see how they tick. What's their thought process? How well can they explain what they're doing? I've been saying this story quite a bit lately. I support a lot of people, their Discords or their Telegrams or whatever. So I'm in their groups, their paid groups, and it's to see how they trade on a more, intimate section, because here I can ask them questions. For example, there was one who was entering a trade and I said, what time frame? Because it's really easy to show after the fact. And it's like, well, I really don't trade on time frames. I trade on momentum. I said, oh, good. So do I. I trade on momentum, price of the move, et cetera, et cetera. But what made you want to enter and when? Well, I really can't answer that question. It's more like just like what I see at the moment. Awesome. What do you see and on what time frame? Because I understand all these little candles, they make up bigger candles. Are you looking at the bigger candles or are you looking at the little candles? That's called time frame. He could not answer that question. Now, granted, it's been like 4 months and I still have yet to discontinue the service, the automatic payment. I really do need to though, but I still haven't. But with that being said, I just like contributing to a lot. And this guy, I mean, he's got money. He's got money. It's very obvious. And he's a great trader too. But for me, I want to know what makes you tick. Why are you doing what you're doing? Are you just kind of getting lucky? Is it more of a, you know, I'll enter 10 trades and hopefully 4 win and those 4 make way more profits than I lost? Or is it like flipping a quarter or a coin? I'll enter now. Oh, I guess I'll let me enter now. Oh, I guess let me enter now. Why are you entering? Like, what's the thought process behind it? And that's what I do on my channel. This is what I do on my show every single day. I go live every single day. And for the most part, multiple times a day, because my goal is to give you what's up here. Now, if you use it, great. If it helps you, great. If it makes you money, great. If it's something that kind of not contradicts, but it goes against what you're doing. Hey, how come I didn't hear it? Why didn't I hear it? I see it. I didn't hear it. Okay, hold on. Why didn't I hear it? My name. Is my volume down or something? Is there a delay? Okay, gotta figure this out. Where is it? There it is, Stream Elements. Maybe I'm just talking too much and I didn't hear it. Maybe I need to turn this up. Okay, give me 1 second, please. Because I do want to hear the super chats. No, it's on my speakers. There we go. That's gonna be too loud. Right there. Okay. So if y'all want to do another super chat, I will definitely hear it. Definitely. All right. So I do want to thank a special shout out to Ryan for doing a super chat or a super sticker. Appreciate you, my friend. That means the world to me. That does help support the channel. I greatly appreciate that. So thank you, my friend. All right. So let's go ahead and now this is funny. Ryan says, I had a question the other night and you told me to ask it next time, but I can't remember the question. Short-term memory. Dude, you're telling me I have short-term memory and I write stuff down and I still have short-term memory. So just giving you a heads up, but yes, guys, any questions you have, please ask them. And again, if there are questions you already know, let me know. All right. And if I don't know the answer, I'll let you know too. All right. We got Chris in the house. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Of course, Ryan, thank you very much for that super sticker. We got Dave P in the house. What's up, Dave P? See, we have RS Miller in the house. Thank you so much. And we have Kelly. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for smashing the likes. All of y'all are amazing. And I love you all. You guys are great. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the chart. Let's look at the chart. And first, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. And then hopefully we'll have Lunar Beaches Crypto come in because he was also wanting to know about my thought process on scaling in. Now, granted, this is something he already does. So he already has his reasons why. I'm going to explain my reasons why. And this is one thing that I love. I love the fact that traders feed off of other traders. And, you know, my reasoning may be adding to his reasoning why he already does it. Now, I don't want to jump ahead. I really love the fact that I do that. Here we go. We got John in the house. Thank you, John, for being here. Appreciate you, man. Antonio. What's up, Antonio? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for being here. All right. And thank you for all the new subscribers. We do have Antonio as a new subscriber. You are up. You are up this way. See that? I see you. The very top of the list. So thank you, my friend. All right. Today we got Crypto Billy in the house. Crypto Billy, he does a X Space every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And this one did not fail. This one did not fail. It was pretty much about taking action. You know, if you want to start a YouTube channel, just do it. Your first video is going to suck. I'll tell you that right now. I don't sugarcoat anything. Y'all know me. I'm old. I don't care. Like, I will tell you to your face, like, you might want to do this. You might want to do that. You know, but your first videos are going to suck. They're not going to get any views, 2 views, 3 views from your closest friends. But the more you do it, the better you get. Same thing with Crypto Billy. He didn't know about the YouTube and the X space, but he's doing it and he's getting better and better. He's got a whole team that works with him and they're killing it, guys. Killing it. Of course, they also have a YouTube channel, the whole nine. Man, so I keep on saying I'm going to do it. This is all I have, Crypto Billy. This is all I have. I need to put you here and your X here. So if we got mods in the house, please put the Crypto Billy's info. I would greatly appreciate it. Crypto Billy, appreciate you, man. All right. Let's see here. Thank you, Chris. I mean, this helps out. Like for me, I don't even care if you have 1 follower and it's your cat or it's your dog. I don't care. Just post it out. I mean, it does really help. All right. Let's see. Like, subscribe, share. Yes, definitely. All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. We are looking at a Bitcoin. Of course, everybody's been talking about Bitcoin. Everybody pretty much knows, you know, we're in this range. It'll continue to be bullish, even though we're coming down, until we break out of our highs. And it'll get bearish when we break our lows. Now, of course, if you go on a higher time frame on the daily, you can see that I do know how to set my levels. But on lower time frames, these wicks turn into candle bodies. But this is our level here, and I just use candle bodies because for me it's stronger than candle wicks. However, it's not to say that this isn't strong, it's just a different level of strength. This is much stronger than this. This is what I call liquidity. This is what I call selling pressure, buying pressure. So it's a zone for me. Now, speaking about zones, if we do come down, and man, I was really happy when I saw this. I'll tell you the happy part first. Give you the good news. So of course we have all these ups and downs. Price was coming up, and I was saying it needs to break this level. You know, this is at this point. It needs to break this level to be bullish. It needs to break this level to be bearish. Now the price came down, came up, couldn't go higher. Like I'm really hoping that it goes higher than come down, because if it goes higher, it gives more space for it to come down for a retrace to continue up to break this. But it went up just a little bit, then retrace is normal, and then it tried again, and then it just broke down. Man, did it just come down. And for Bitcoin, look at the size of this candle versus the other candles. So it broke down really fast, touched the very, very top of our bounce zone. We'll go into this more in a little bit. Then it came up and it shot straight up, came back down again, violent moves. Look at the candle bodies, the previous. So these are very violent moves. And I said moves. And then it finally broke this level. Awesome. Now, just because it breaks it doesn't mean anything to me, because they can easily come down and then get rejected on it and then continue coming down. So what I need to see on the 1 hour time frame, you can see it right here, 1 hour time frame. You can also see it up here, 1 hour, and also right here, 1 hour. What I want to see is a break and a successful retest, whether it bounces on this level or comes up, comes down, creates a higher low, continues up. It's not confirmed until it breaks this level that it newly created. What happens? Price comes up, gets kind of rejected off of our anchored VWAP, came down, bounced on this, good, came up nice and strong, came down, did not retest on this, but yet came down again, kind of balancing on this, actually going underneath it, our level that we need to see a bounce. Nice, beautiful wicks. This is buying pressure. Hey, we got David in the house. What's up, David? Appreciate you, man, being here. So we have nice, beautiful buying pressure, and price comes up, does a retest, does another retest. Now notice all these candle body closes above our level. Not only that, but we have more buying pressure. Now, this is very important. So what I do is I show you in the moment of a trade. I don't show you after the fact. I show you in the moment. What is each step of the thought process? Hey, we got Floki. He is now my favorite. Floki is now my favorite. Floki's Angels. He just became a YouTube supporter. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And of course, with those, we have special videos. So not only do you get these very cool emojis, but you also get special videos. Now, these videos, they're mainly for my VIP group, which is different from my YouTube memberships. So the goal is VIP membership. But if you can't afford it, if you just want to help support the channel, I have a lot of people that are in the VIP that still support the channel. But here you get videos that I trickle down to the memberships. So here I actually did, I did 2 videos, I think, or maybe even more for the VIP. But I did, hey, look at this. We got David is now my favorite. Thank you, David. Appreciate you greatly. David, you're my favorite now. Appreciate you so much. And you get special videos that I give to my YouTube, that I give to my VIP group, but I trickle them down. The higher level of membership you get, the more information you get. It just makes sense. But on the very beginning, you do get the very cool emojis. So appreciate you. And of course, there's a lot of member videos that I put out for the videos. Now we're gonna be talking about this, scaling into a trade. Now this was given to the believers. And then of course, right now we're gonna talk about it. So here's the thing. Can you learn everything here for free? 100%. And that's one thing that's different between me and everybody else is if you want to learn faster, yes, of course, join the VIP. If you want to make more money because you learn faster, not financial advice, not empty dreams or empty promises, but you're going to learn faster. You learn faster, you make more money. I mean, it just makes sense, right? Join the VIP, but you can ask, and this is why I strongly recommend ask questions. You don't have to pay $99 an hour for a mentorship. Ask questions here, like literally. And we're going to answer one of them, which is scaling into a trade. Why would you scaling higher? That doesn't make any sense. We're going to cover that. All right. But thank you so much, guys, for help supporting the channel. The more members we get, the more emojis we can put. And that does help. All right, moving on. So here, we're in the charts. We're looking at this. We see the wicks. Just because we see wicks, that does not mean it's going to go up. A lot of people teach this. Oh, long wicks. We have wicks on the bottom. It's going up. They only say that because they see this. But when you're in the moment, you can also see that it comes down. I was like, oh, what happened? My mentor said it was going to go up. Matter of fact, it wasn't just 1, it was 3. Hey, look at this. We got another member. Appreciate you very much. You are now my favorite, Antonio, to the supporter, TI family supporter. Appreciate you so much, man. Thank you very much. And so what we're doing is we're actually showing you in the process of the trade versus seeing that it went up. Oh yes, I would have entered right here because no, you wouldn't have. Like, I mean, you might have. So let's go ahead and continue. We're going up, coming down, finding support, which is good. We need to break this level in order, because first it was this level. Now it's this level. To continue the bullishness, we need the bounce, and we get it. We get the bounce. We need to break this level. And right around here, I made a video, and I believe this was for the VIP group only, I believe, or this might have also been for the YouTube supporters, YouTube members. And basically I said, right now looks good. However, be careful, because we've been tricked like this before, where it's doing what we wanted to do in order for it to look healthy, and then it pulls back and the alts get wrecked. So I said, wait 12 hours. And sure enough, these coins are going fast. Matter of fact, I was trying to chart this one. And my alert went off first before my Bitcoin alert. So my alert went off. It's like, oh, cool. Let me go ahead and start charting this up. So as I'm charting, it's going up and then up. And I don't take a long time to chart, 5, maybe 7 minutes. This one probably took me like 7 to maybe 9 minutes because of all these levels. And going up and going up and going up and then coming, and it's like, oh man, this one's moving too much. And so I put a message in my VIP group. It's like, I wanted to post this one, but I'm not, because it's moving too fast. It can move fast up or down because it's a low market cap coin. Same thing with all the other coins. Right now, they may be going up, but we have to wait for this retrace because we don't know if it's going to bounce. If we get a pullback, at this time, we don't know we're getting a pullback. We did though, but we don't know. But if we do, because Bitcoin has done this like 3 times in like the past 7 days, 10 days, if we do, then we're gonna get trapped. So let's just wait 12 hours. Sure enough, what happened? Price came down, and we're expecting this though. So right now, probably in the next maybe 8 hours, 12 hours, we'll see if it starts bouncing. If so, we'll enter a little bit. Now here's what I was mentioning earlier, beginning, we're gonna enter here and add higher. We're gonna go over that. Now, if you have a coin you want me to do, we can actually show you on that coin. If not, I'll just pick a random coin. And the scaling into the trade, we're gonna answer the question, why would you get higher? I was actually waiting for Lunar Beach's crypto, but I think he may be still streaming. I'm not sure. All right, but let's see here. Hopefully it's not. I think it was gonna tie it up with the news, but we'll see. Let's see here. Sure enough, came down. And it just came down. It broke below our anchor VWAP, which here we're looking for support. It broke below our level that it bounced off before, came crashing down, bounced off of this other anchored VWAP, came up to our box. This is why I love boxes. To our box, broke below violently. Look at the size of these candles. So this is what I'm always doing. Look at the size of the candles, at the wicks. I'm a momentum trader. I'm a price action strength trader. That's what I do. Support, resistance, and this. Then it broke down violently. And it tried to come up again and again violently. All the way down here. Look how violent this is. This is big time. The market makers just messing with us. Oh, you think it's gonna go up? Oh, everybody's going long? Short city. And it comes down. Wrecks a lot of people that went long that didn't wait. And this is why, man, right now, like we are so hungry to get into these coins to start. Maybe this is the bottom, maybe. But this is why you scale in. You enter and then you enter higher. Again, I'm doing all that. See, LBS here. Awesome. He went to sleep. Man, I was waiting for him to explain the scaling in, my opinion on it. So now that y'all are coming in here, I will give that to you as well. I've been kind of leading up to it with the thought process on Bitcoin, also on AI16Z. And then if you have a coin you want me to actually do it on, let me know, put in the chat. And then of course I will do that for you. All right, let's see here. Then it just came down violently, almost to our bounce zone before coming up. And then now it came down, came up, lower high, then came down, higher low. So in order for me to be bullish now on this, it needs to break. I have so many levels. It needs to break this level. And this level I'll leave up here. There's so many different levels on here. But since this level and this level are really close, this one doesn't touch more than this. So now this is my zone that I'm looking at. If it breaks below, not good. If it breaks above, good. Find support, knowing that I have resistance here, knowing that I have this box here. More than likely, if it goes up, we will see something like this, where it goes into the box, gets rejected, which is fine, comes down to hopefully here, and then breaks up. This is what we're looking for. Does it mean that'll happen? Nope. Because what could happen is this, where the price comes down, comes up, does a lower high, breaks this, does a lower low, touches this again, like it's been, and then potentially coming down. Now, granted, I should do another level here, but coming down is what I'm thinking. Okay. Yes, XRP, about to go. Okay. So we'll do XRP. See here, my daughter with my daughter in recovery. Well, I hope everything's okay. Not sure if I got the end of that. She's sleeping. Good, I hope she's okay. Let's see here. Here, Ryan says, my B3 base coin did okay today, but can you look at that? B3 base coin. I need the contract address. Put the contract address in here, and then tell me it's base. Well, tell me base 3 or B3 base coin, and then the contract address. See here, he's gonna say here he went to sleep. David, appreciate you, man, very much. We got Jake Violet in the house. Thank you so much. We got All Set in the house. Thank you for being here. See here. Yes, please, guys, definitely hit the likes. Let's go ahead and get started with the show. The main topic for the show, ask me questions. Now, if you know these questions, ask me questions you had when you were just coming in. Because the people who are watching this, maybe on the replay, or maybe they don't know what questions to ask those type of questions, so that we can help the future traders coming in. All right. Let's see here. XRP is about to go. So let's look at XRP. XRP. Oh, she had dental surgery. Ouch. Oof. That's tough. All right. She's sleeping. Yeah. Oof, man. That's tough. Okay. All right. So let's see. A 1 hour time frame. So this is what I'm looking for. Would I take a trade right now? No. Even though it's above my PLC, which is right over here. Go to a higher time frame so we can see it. Right over here. And I started from this area. It's right above my PLC. Even though it's above it, I wouldn't take it, because it can easily come down. I would need for it to break. So literally on this one, I would need to wait at least, 6 hours, maybe 8 hours for it to see it break up, come over here, come down, and then potentially start coming up. I could enter here and then add here. But let us look at, see, it's Jupiter, Ada, yes, okay. So let's do XRP USDT. Oh, we got the contract address. Okay, and it was called B3. Let me see if it's up here. Oh, it's here. USDT. Okay, so it's available on XC. I thought it was only on, I was going to have to do with like Dex tools or something. So look at this. Wow. Okay, so it took off. Now, there's a lot of things that I want to know about this coin, but okay. So whenever you get these coins, I'll rest when I get home. Now, there's a lot of things about this coin. Okay. I'm trying to think of starting. The starting is at the very beginning. So for the very beginning, what I'm gonna do, would I buy right now? No, we gotta wait. We gotta be patient. So we're gonna type in B3. And this is the coin right here. I'm assuming. So B3, let's go to the markets. Okay, Coinbase, MEXC, Gate.io, so it's on exchanges. When did it become available? It became available 2 days ago. So brand new coin, it's already on exchanges. So in order to be listed on exchanges, it costs money. So what I'm thinking, now we have to do a lot of research. So hear me out, guys, hear me out. This is everything that I do. I don't just look at a coin and be like, oh, here's a chart. No, I look at the coin. 248 million market cap. That tells me that it can move fast up or down. It is on base. We can see the contract address here. Let's see here. It's on the base ecosystem. Okay. Let's go to the website. What is it? The future of gaming. Okay. So I look at the website and I see if they put money into it. They did. It looks nice. These are actually moving. I think they moved. I like the fonts. I like the movement of this. It looks like a fun, entertaining website. Open Gaming Layer 3, the first horizontally scaled, hyper-operable, big words, gaming ecosystem built on top of Base. Base is really giving Solana the run for its money. Base is killing it. Okay. More animation. Got it. 6 million wallets. 94 games. They're not just starting out. They've been doing some things. Granted, they've been listed 2 days on from what we saw. Best of all worlds for games. Performance, scalability, blazing fast, cheap transactions, optimized for gaming. Customization, your stack, your token, white glove support to set you up. Network effects. See here. Okay, so you remember the question. Awesome. How do you okay, so this is perfect. Ryan's question earlier that he forgot was, he was going to ask, how do you evaluate a new coin process and procedure? Bingo bango. So instead of just looking at a chart and just doing the chart, I need to know what it is. All right. So we're liking what we see so far. Gamers just want to game. On-chain games currently present a maze of obstacles for users to play. True. No more bridging or switching networks. All the networks are connected and fully interoperable with Base and other game chains. No wallets or signing required. What? What? No wallets or signing required. Just start playing instantly. No crypto knowledge needed. Game changer. What do you mean I need a phantom wallet? What do you mean I need a Base wallet? What do you mean I gotta go and buy these tokens so that I can play? How do I do that? It's too much. I'm not gonna do it. Problem. Solution, B3. Rediscover fun on bsmnt.fun. Is that Mario? I'm in. The team. Need support? Let's go to their X. I don't like that their X is not down here. Is their X up here somewhere? I don't like that their X isn't here somewhere. See here. You can also stake. I love staking. I don't recommend staking in the bull market because this could jump up 500%. And you're like, oh, let me. Well, I don't recommend staking in a very bullish market. Because let's say it jumps up 500% and you're like, well, let me unstake it. Oh, take 7 days to unstake it, or 3 days. By that time, it already came down 200%. But this is cool. Bonus tokens, redeem. I like what I see. All right. What else can man? I like this a lot. There's nothing else to really look at. Oh, their X. You know their X is gonna be killing them. So I also look at their X. For the X, they joined in April, so about almost a year ago. 214.7 thousand followers. B3 is now live. Here's the contract address. You can trade on Base with Aerodrome Finance. This is one that I absolutely love. This is one of my picks for my 5 tokens that I would buy. And so definitely watch my videos. I give you 5 tokens that I would personally buy, not financial advice. Purchase on a Bybit official with more exchanges launching later today. So more exchange launching it. That means, of course, this was done 2 days ago. This gives more. It gives a wider audience. It gets a wider audience because now it's being listed. And people may buy it just because it's new, or people may do research like I just did and say, whoa, wait a minute, this is a pretty awesome thing. Stake, earn tokens, blah, blah. Got it. Buildings 5 hours ago. I like it. A lot of views. Nice interaction. I'm in. Let me buy. This is on Gate.io on the 10th, Coinbase. This is pretty cool. Parallel 3 third-person extraction shooter is being built. Okay. So it's got the late, well, no, I was gonna say the late 90s look as far as the stuff. I'd say, I don't know, 2012, 2018 kind of graphics, kind of. No, I mean, they're good. They're better than what I was expecting. Okay. I like it. I give it a thumbs up. All right. So that's what I do. I go here first. I see how long they've been in business, really. I go to the market, see how many, if they've been in business, been listed for, let's say, 3 years, and they're only on MEXC. That's not a good look. 3 years, you're barely on one exchange. Come on, what's wrong? There's a lot of things I look for. So the one thing that I strongly recommend is always come in here every single day, because there may be other coins that may be different from this. Maybe they've been around for a while, and I look at it and I say different things based on what I see, because there's different variables that I'm looking for, and you can't list all of them, but one of them is how long they've been in business. So right now this is saying 248 million market cap. Okay, so we're gonna get this. Come over here. We're gonna look at this. Because it is such a low market cap, I never use the first candle. I really don't use the first day worth of candles. But this one, it looked like, of course, it came up. Why don't I use it? Why don't I use the first candle? Well, I don't use it because as soon as it gets listed, there's all this hype. So I don't use this because of the hype that has been given. And I want more sustainable ups and downs, more reliable price action versus a huge pump. I don't use this one. But here we can see it came down, up, down, up, down. So this is showing stability, and we needed it to break this level for us to consider buying it. Then it made this level. So now we need to buy the break of this candle body close before buying it. We want it to cross above here. We don't want it crossing below here. Sure enough, breaks up, comes down. Okay, so this is our low. This is our high. Here's our pivot. We can go on we're on the 1 hour. This is fine. From the low to the high, we are currently going to the 382 level, looking for a bounce. If not, this is a nice area. So the next thing I do is, what is the percentage from here to here? And we're gonna get to answer that question. We're gonna show you with this coin. Now, this is a perfect example of scaling in higher. Got in at 0.0065. Nice. Ryan is a goat. Ryan is a goat. Let's see here. David says, been doing all that W. Jail stool on soap. It's by Dave NAD. Went to Kraken last night. So gel stool is on soap. Very nice. Not sure if you want me to chew that coin or not. See here, Ryan got in. Pretty nice. All right. So let's see here. Now what I want to do is, my thought process is I needed to cross this level. Magnitude 1 right here. I wanted to cross this level, and let's go to a lower time frame to kind of see more price action, more of the ups and downs. went up, granted, new coin. So there's a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of variables that come into play. Came down, came up, came down, buying pressure, okay. Now, I think it's going to keep on going. So what I'm always doing is I'm looking for the pluses and the minuses, the pros and the cons. The pro on this, it's a good project. It's a great project. Market cap is low. It's been listed on exchanges. Got nice movements. Now, granted, I would like to see more retracements. I don't like seeing this just up. When you have this, I mean, people who bought down here, they're going to want to sell. They want to take the profit. I would expect it. I would like it to come down here. Not only that, but here's our support resistance level. We have support resistance right in this area. So what we can do, I really like this trade. Now, it's very tricky right now because of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin decides to come down, this coin could potentially go down, but we have a higher likelihood of it going up because it's a new coin. There's hype behind it. People might start talking about it. YouTubers may be doing videos on this, and then it continues up. So for me personally, I would enter right now. I would enter right now. It's a higher risk because we're trying to catch the bottom. A safer entry would be buying the break. And we're going to move this up here because it's a lower market cap, because the hype may just make it take off. What we want to do is we want to wait for a 15-minute candle to close. There's not a lot of wicks, even on the smaller time frame. There's not a lot of, just crazy ups and then crazy downs. This looks pretty healthy to me. If we had insane pumps and then dumps and then pumps and then dumps, that's pretty common for low market cap coins. This one's very steady, slowly going up. So here was our entry. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to put it lower. So we're going to do YouTube entry. We're going to adjust the text. So this is February 12th for me. Time is 12, let's just say 45 a.m. And now we're scaling into the trade. If I have $100, I am not putting $100 in right now. This is what we were kind of talking about beforehand, where scaling into the trade, whether it's up or down, and I'm going to explain why. And this is a perfect one to do this on. So right now, I'm looking at it. I've already done my assessment. I've already done my levels. I've already done my fib retracement, where it might retrace to due to the pump. We're going to enter now for a few different reasons. One, the 382 level is a really nice level for it to bounce from. Maybe even like this area down here. The percentage from where we entered at to here is about 25%. Now, because of the market cap, this is normal. If it was a higher market cap, let's say 900 million or 1.5 billion, 25% is way too much. Like you want it to retrace maybe 15%, 10-ish% per se, before going up. So the market cap, this is why it's very important to know this. What I do is I show you all of my tips and tricks. I show you all the thought process that goes behind entering a trade. Because in my opinion, if I just say, oh yeah, enter here, there's not, without explaining all of the very fine details, it can lead you to a world of hurt. I don't want that to happen to y'all. I want y'all to make money. So knowing that it could retrace 25%, now this also depends on your risk management too. I want to have a lower entry. The lower entry I want is right here. So for here, I'm going to put lower entry. I'm going to make this really easy for y'all to follow. And this is how I do my trades too, my charts, to give y'all a heads up. I make it really easy for y'all to follow my trades. So this is a lower entry. And what I would do is I would scale into the trade. Now I'm showing you the first way, scaling in lower, and then I'm going to show you the scaling in higher, which I alluded to at the beginning of the video, and the reasons why. I mean, all this is going to make sense, guys. All this is going to make sense. If y'all are enjoying the thought process, put a +1 in the chat. To me, when I first started, this is what I hungered for. I was so hungry for this type of information. Why are you doing what you're doing? Yes, I see you're entering here and I see all this, but why? So my goal is to explain every single little step so you understand my thought process. All right, moving on. Let's see here. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so we have this here, and I don't want to cross below here. Let me see. Now, do I think this coin will go to zero? No, sure don't. Do I think that this coin will retrace 50, 70% if Bitcoin dumps? There's a chance, but I'm more leaning to the hype continuing, new coin, awesome project, listed on nice exchanges. I think that it'll continue going up, even if Bitcoin comes down. Now, if and only if you want a stop loss, for me personally, I wouldn't. If this went down 80%, I would wait for the market to get better. I wouldn't take a loss. Now, you can only do this in certain parts of the bull market. Very important. Only certain parts of the bull market. I feel that we're getting really close to the run up. However, if Bitcoin does come down, we do have the risk of this coming down along with any other coins that you're in. So it's up to you. If you want to have a stop loss, then you could have a stop loss right here. Me personally, I wouldn't. Now again, this is not financial advice. I would never give you financial advice. Just a guy on the internet who knows how to trade. That's all I am. Come on, can you click on it? Thank you very much. I don't even know where my level is. Oh, right here. So we'll do this, post that, and then stop loss if you want to have one. And from this move to here, you're looking at about a 18% loss. From this move way up here, you're looking at about a, we'll just call it 40% loss. You put in $100, so you put in $50 here. So again, we're scaling into the trade. So you would do $50 here. And then you would do $50 here. Now for this one, you would enter already. This one, you would set your entry here, go to sleep, go out, do whatever you want. If it comes down, hopefully it hits it. And then always set your stop losses as well if you're doing a stop loss. Me, I wouldn't do it. All right. Then here's these. So this is the scaling in lower. So it'll put your average entry right here. So as soon as it comes down, and let's say we don't get stopped out, it comes up, we're earning profit as soon as it crosses this level because our average entry is here. Now, to answer the question that I've been alluding to from the very beginning, why would we add going up? That doesn't make any sense. Let's say the price does this. And I'm saying we enter here and we add here. Once it breaks our newly created level that it hasn't been created yet, retraces, more than likely on the retrace it'll come down to here. Why in the world would we want to buy higher? This to me does not make any sense. It's like buying, let's say, a pair of shoes, nice dress shoes, and they're, on sale for 150 bucks. Now you have the money to buy two of them, but you only buy one pair. And you're like, I'm not too sure. Like, let me just buy this one. And then the reason you're buying these pairs, let's go back. Let's say you're buying a piece of jewelry. We say gold, because gold's going up, right? So here's another scenario. Erase the shoes. Hey, Lunar Beaches Crypto, perfect. You got here, perfect timing. So we went over a whole bunch of stuff. But now we're explaining why we want to scale in higher, because that doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to buy more expensive? Now, let's say you have gold, and you have money for gold, and you want to buy two pieces of jewelry. You have enough money for two pieces of jewelry, but you only buy one. You only buy one right now. Your reasoning for buying this jewelry is because you think it's going to go up in price. That's why you're buying it. It's an investment for you. You think it's going to go up, but just like anything, you're kind of unsure. So instead of putting 100% of your investment, right here at this moment that you bought this one, you only put in 50%. You put in 50% because you want to make sure that the price is going to go up. If it goes up, great. But there's always a chance that the price could go down. If the price goes down, you could buy more than just this single piece. Maybe now, and I really should have done this on a clearer piece, but now you can buy two pieces if it comes down. So right now you're kind of, I think it's going to go up. I think it's going to go up in value, but if it comes down, I can buy more. And this is an investment. Now, price goes up. Let me have this. Price goes up. So you have your one of gold, you have your two for the money in case it goes down, but now the price goes up, which is good. This is what you wanted. And now you buy your other piece here. Could you have bought both of them here and done 100%? Sure. However, you don't know if the price is going to go up or down. We never know. But if it goes up, this is securing your thought process in, I'm thinking the price is going to go up. Investing in gold is really good. It's been doing all-time highs almost every single day. It could come down. If it comes down, I'm prepared. So I'm only going to put in 50% now, and I'm going to wait to see if this pattern or price action is doing what I think it's going to do and go up. If it does, I put in my other 50% here. Now, what you're doing is you're actually confirming your thought process is working. I think it's going to go up. I think it's going to break this level. If it does, I'm going to add. If it doesn't, if it comes here and it gets rejected, well, guess what? Even better. I only put in 50%. I still have money to buy in here. And I'll buy double as much. But if not, it comes up, great. This is why people scale in going up. Again, nobody knows what's going to happen. But if it does go up, and because it's an investment, it's making the thought process confirmed. I thought it was going to go up. I was pretty sure it was going to go up. It's very bullish right now, but I don't know. We could get rejected. But if it does go up and it confirms, I buy in more because now I'm confident that my thought process is right. This is my thought process. All right. All right. Lunar Beach just says, the question is, why would you buy an asset that is falling in value? Great question. Why would you buy if it's coming down? Well, because I know the long term of the investment is going to go up because I've done my research. I know gold, for this example, or any coin for that matter, it has a UK use case. It has people who are interested in it. Price goes up and goes down. So the only reason I'm willing to invest is because I think it's going to go up. But if it comes down to the question, why would you buy an asset that is falling in value? Question to you, or anybody for that matter, why do you buy a watch if it goes on discount? Why do you buy a hotel reservation if it goes on discount? It's going down in value. Why would you buy a car at a discount price, or a house for that matter? Because let's just say a house, because that's an asset versus a liability as a car. Let's say a house. Well, some cars. Let's say a house. It's on sale for, or rather the sticker price is $900,000. But the seller needs to sell it right now. They're going to Jamaica or wherever, and they need to sell it right now. They're willing to sell it for $750,000. Would you buy it? Heck yeah, because in 10 years, that house is going to go up in value, more than likely. So to answer the question, why would you buy an asset that is falling in value, is because you're not looking for right now. You're looking for the future. You're going to hold that asset for the future, and you get a bonus because you're getting it at a discount. Rolex, I got to sell on it right now. You want to buy it, or do you want to wait till the discount is over? Heck, man, I'm going to keep it for 20 years, pass it down to my kids. It's going to increase in value. I'll buy it at that discount. That's the answer. Let's say you think, hey, so this is what I do. I always read sections so that I don't know the answer, because I don't know what you put. You think, hey, that could be a great deal, but this isn't the supermarket. Assets can fail. Sure, anything can fail. Gold could plummet to zero. Diamonds can go to zero. Housing market can crash and go to zero. Yes. So buying strength is where it's at. 100%. 100%. And this is what you're doing. And as I mentioned earlier, Lunar Beach's Crypto, who does the host of the MAD show on Piper Academy Network, which is the Markets After Dark, this is what he showed. For me, I'm just giving a different type of explanation for it, a different, like a story, adding story. So he entered here and he added up here. Why? Why would you do that? Because just how he said right here, you're showing the strength. You're showing that you think it's going to go up. You believe in it. You have support resistance levels, and it does. Man, now it's going the way you want it. Hopefully, it'll reach your target if it continues the route. So, yeah, very nice. Thank you, Lunar Beach's Crypto. Appreciate you, man, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Now, if you just joined in, I strongly recommend watching the entire video again, because there's a lot of tips and tricks that I go throughout the entire video. We do this every single day on my channel at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm also doing other shows at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not every day, but I might do them almost every day. We'll see. And then, of course, on Piper Academy channel, I have a Trade Academy portion on the Piper Academy Network at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is what I do. I give you my thought process on entries, on exits. And for me personally, I love questions. Why are you entering now? Like, what do you see? This is what I see. All right, very good. Let's see here. Put waves in the chat, guys. I want to see a bunch of waves. Lunar Beaches was supposed to go night, and he said, nope, I'm gonna go to Trade Intuition. There we go. Yeah, and then I have someone comment, really good explanation on why he does it. For me, the reason I do it is because it's building confluence. It's agreeing with my thought process of it going up. And because of that, we're scaling in because we don't know what's going to happen. It could easily fall. And if it does, well, then you get more. And if it doesn't, now there's a difference. And I go over this all the time. There's a difference between catching a falling knife and catching the bottom. So here we see this, we're like, oh, discount. Let me get this discount right here. And you buy it and you caught the bottom. And you're posting on X and you're like, hey, look at me, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, everything else. You're smiling and everything, and I'm the best. Because this happened. Because it went up. However, if the price would have done this, you just went from catching the bottom to catching a falling knife. What's the difference between catching the bottom and the falling knife? Wherever the price goes after you buy. That's the difference. Now here, if it goes down, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna post on X that you're the best. You might post that you kind of got tricked. Or you might post something else. But I don't know about people bragging about catching and falling knives. Now, how can you prevent or reduce the likelihood of catching a falling knife? With higher risk comes higher reward. Trying to buy the bottom, like on a 15-minute time frame or whatever time frame it is, you have a higher risk of it possibly being a fake out. On a higher time frame, well, you're reducing your risk, but you're also reducing the potential profit because you're having to wait much longer. What we want to do to reduce the likelihood of catching a falling knife, wait for it to break a high. It's that simple. Price comes down, comes up, and then it doesn't make it, comes down here. Let's say it gets really close. This is our high. Do we enter the break of this level? Nope. Why? Because it's really close to this level. We want to wait, more than likely get rejected, then it comes up. Now what we're doing is we're potentially, we don't know, nobody knows, we're potentially changing the trend from a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, to possibly accumulation, to possibly an uptrend. And the more, we don't know yet, because this could easily trick us. And what I do, this is so important. What I do is I show you what I would do in the moment. I don't show you after the fact. In the moment, I'm letting you know right now that just because we made a higher high, that doesn't mean we're going to continue. This is the start of a potential uptrend because it can still come down. And then, well, now we're starting the downtrend again. This just tricked us. And then it comes down, we're breaking our lows, not good. Then we wait again for it to start breaking our highs. And now what we're doing is we're now continuing the uptrend. So this is the difference between catching a falling knife. Just because it went down, that doesn't mean we're going to buy, unless it's your plan. For here, this is our plan. If it comes down, we want to put our other entry here. However, if it goes up, we're going to enter here because now it's adding to our thought process that the price might go up. So let me know if that was clear in reference to the thought process on entering higher? Let me know. Put a yes or a +1, put a no or a -1. Was it clear or was it unclear? For me, getting feedback is extremely important because I do need to know what works and what doesn't. Now, granted, I've been teaching and mentoring for 20+ years, not in crypto, but just in general. I mean, you know, I was doing pest control, did that for 14 years. I was doing, what else was I doing? Oh yeah, registered nurse. I gotta forget that. Doing registered nurse for I think like 6 years, 7 years active. I've been out. I mean, I still have my license, but I've been, because I'm in crypto for like 4 or 5 years. But I still have my license. Why do you have your license, Joe, if you're doing crypto? 1, backup plan. You always need a plan B. And it's pretty cool telling chicks I'm a registered nurse. Just saying. All right, moving on. Moving on. All right. Let's see here. See, mad love, Joe. Love how your brain thinks. Yeah, man. And what I do is I break it down in the most simplistic form, because that's how I learn. And some traders, they see my stuff and they're like, oh man, that's kindergarten stuff. But here's the thing. Why have the chart overcomplicated? To me, this is what I want. I want this, you know, enter now, lower entry here. If the price comes up, does something like this, and maybe come back down here, we enter a trade. Once it breaks this newly created high, wherever it's going to be, retraces, and then it breaks it and we enter. And this way it's adding to our thought process of, hey, we hope it goes up. And now it is. Oh man, I erased all these too. Again, not financial advice. Let's see here. We got some waves in the chat. Yes, everybody put in waves in the chat. The way you do that is you go to search emojis and you type in wave. Waves in the chat. Lunar Beach says, it's essentially the cliche, the trend is your friend until the very end. Yes, but I never say that. I never say that. I have literally been told that thousands and thousands and thousands of times when I would ask questions, and the people I was asking questions from, they couldn't get what's in here to here so that I could receive it here and kind of think about it. They would just tell me, oh, well, the trend's your friend until the end. Yes, but why? Like, why would I enter? Like, I don't understand. Like, why would I enter now and not just, you know, wait or whatever? But they could never answer those questions. So what I do is I break everything down and I give you different variables too. Like whenever anybody asks me a question, you may think it's simple, but it's really not. Because I answer the question as if we were in the bull market and as if we're in the bear market. I answer the question as if you have regular money coming in and as if you saved $1,000 for the past 2 years. I answer questions in reference, I answer that same question with the variable of, are you a risky trader or a safe trader? And so I go over all these different variables when I'm answering questions. Because when I would ask questions, they would only give me when we're in a bullish, because I was with them in a bullish market, they will only give me answers in a bullish market. So when the market changed, guess who got wrecked? Right here. So this is what I do. I go, in my opinion, I go above and beyond what most people do. You ask me a question, I hit it from all different angles. Or so I've been told. All right. Let's see here. Chris says, most definitely, David. That good old-fashioned saying. Yes. Lunar says, yeah, I just explained it in my personal trading lingo. It's how it makes sense to me, at least. Yeah. So for me, again, because I've been trading, not trading, I've been I've been, I won't say mentoring, but I've been teaching 20 plus years. So for me, what I do is I explain it the way I learned it, and then I explain it to hopefully it makes sense to others, and then I get feedback. Because if it doesn't make sense, let me know, please, so that I could explain a different way. Because believe me, I have a lot of different ways of explaining stuff. And what I also do is I try to tie in a story so that people can remember. Oh, that's right, man. You're buying gold, and if it came down, you could buy more. But if it went up because you think it's going to go up in value, well, then it just secures your thought process in making more profit. So that's why you're doing it. Like, you didn't spend all your money right here because it could come down. But if it goes up, it's good. So you buy the gold, it's more expensive, but you're not going to sell it right now. You're going to wait 5-10 years so that it continues going up in price. So that's why I always tie a story. It's a little learning trick. And when I was making videos for nurses, man, they love me for that. They're like, man, that was so good. Like, I didn't think of it like that. And I remembered it for my test because it was tied with a story. Let's see here. Ryan says, Joe, thank you for your time. You are a true gentleman. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you so much for smashing like. I see that everybody's leaving. We will be doing the same in just a moment. Little BJ Crypto says, haha, exactly. Okay, I need to go to night. Have a great night, everyone. Yes, same here. I as well need to go night. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, let's make this money. Take care, guys. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. No outro today. Only me wishing you the best. Of course, we go live every single day, so make sure to check me out. Make sure to have the notification bell